Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been forever since I've uploaded any videos, but life for the past few months, several months, has been absolutely crazy, what with my new job and everything, and it's just, life's been crazy. So I thought I'd go ahead and do a sit-down video today and just kind of get back into things and maybe talk to you guys about my job, what I do now, and how I got into it, and stuff like that. So let's just get into the video. So a little history, a little recap on what it is that I started out doing. My first job was at a fast food place. I'm not going to name names of any of the places that I worked at because I don't want to get in trouble or get anyone else in trouble, but I'll just kind of explain it without names. So my first ever job was at a fast food place, and I was supposed to be like a cashier, but basically I was like taking orders and, you know, doing stuff like that, doing everything except for actually making the food. And I worked there for about 3 years, just over 3 years. And when I got to like the end of that period there, a lot of things started changing at work, and just management started changing, rules started changing, like the whole menu changed, our uniform started changing. There was a lot of change going on, and it was not something that any of us working there were happy about. And frankly, a lot of us there did a lot more work than what we were being paid for. And then when minimum wage went up to $11, it was like no one had any hours, everyone was being cut back, and it just wasn't worth it for me. For me, at least, it was a ways to drive because I live like 30 minutes away from everywhere. So yeah, that was kind of a crazy drive for me, and for the hours that I was getting, it just wasn't worth it. So yeah, I put in my 2 weeks, and I think January or February of this year, and best decision ever. I have not regretted it since. But yeah, me and a lot of the other people ended up leaving too. It wasn't just me, but yeah, best decision ever. And then I ended up getting a job at a pizza place where my brother works actually, he still works there. But I got in there, and like I knew going into it that there was going to be a lot of like difficulties, because he kind of warned me about some of the people there, and that it was going to be kind of hard for me to get used to it and get along with them. So I mean, I went into it with open eyes, you know, I wasn't blindsided or anything. But yeah, I worked there for about, I want to say like 3, maybe 4 weeks, maybe it was a month, but I'm tending more towards like 3 weeks I worked there, I think. And then I was dealing with harassment from another coworker, and just management was terrible. There were a lot of like sanitation things that were kind of sketchy, and just something that I didn't want to be doing. And it was a lot. It was super stressful for me, and I mean, just like the harassment thing, for one, is that I would go to management about him and they would do nothing, and it was crazy. So I mean, I was really stressed out the whole time. I would come home after work just in tears, and it was not healthy. It was not a good place for me to be in. So I ended up just going in one day and bringing in my uniform and just quitting on the spot. I didn't give my 2 weeks or anything like that. I just straight up quit. So yeah, after I quit from there, it was such a great decision. Again, I don't regret it at all. But it was kind of scary after that because I didn't have any backup options as far as a job. And I was out of work for a few months. I want to say maybe 4 months I was out of work, and thankfully I had built up a decent amount of savings over the years, and I had that to kind of fall back on for a while, but it was scary to see how fast it was going down from me not working and having to still pay bills and stuff like that. That was really scary for me to see that happening, and kept trying to put in my application to places. Nobody was ever hiring. And then finally I went ahead and I applied at a hotel, not gonna name names again, but a hotel where I currently work now. I applied for the front desk position. Excuse me. Applied for the front desk position, and I had a few interviews. I think I had like 3 or 4 interviews, and it looked like they wanted to hire me on the spot. Like they were really, really happy to have me there, and it was really looking positive, but then I didn't hear from them for like ever after that, and so I was kind of scared, like maybe they already picked someone else, you know, maybe like do I call them back again? Do I keep bugging them? And I did. I kept bugging them, and they finally told me that the front desk position wasn't really open right then and there, but they were willing to hire me as, they wanted to hire me as a hostess for the restaurant. So I was like, you know what, it's a job, and I can always work my way up to front desk or over to front desk. There are different departments there, and I figured, why not? So I said yes, and I've been working there now for, since, I want to say since like the middle of March, so 2.5 months, I guess, maybe 2 months. But yeah, and it's not that bad. Like the work isn't hard. The only really one of the main issues that I have with it is that it's so early in the morning because I'm a hostess for the breakfast. So yeah, I work there as a hostess for the breakfast time, and basically my job is to just seat people and check their room numbers and give out coupons, see who has to pay and who doesn't, and stuff like that. And I usually help out with like servers and stocking stuff and cleaning stuff and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, the job's not too hard. It's just that it's really early in the morning, and I have to be there at like 5:30. So I ended up leaving like 5 or 5:10 in the morning, which means I'm usually up by about 4:30, 4 to 4:30, and I am not a morning person at all. So that's kind of painful for me, but you know, it's a job and it's paying the bills, and there's that. So I am hoping to maybe work my way over to front desk, get kind of friendly with everyone over there so that I can kind of move on over to that department. But we'll see how it goes. Just learned the other day that I am a favorite there, that people, my coworkers there, prefer to work with me than with other people. So there's that. At least I'm liked. So yeah, it's not too bad. It's definitely better than my other 2 jobs, definitely. But yeah, it's definitely a step up. It's just so early in the morning, and I'm still not really over that. But yeah, the other thing is that most of my coworkers speak mainly Spanish, and it's like some broken English here and there. Only a couple of them, like a few of them, speak English, and it's like broken English. And I mean, they're such nice people. I love them, but it's so hard to understand them and to talk to them because they don't speak very good English, and it's just, I don't speak Spanish, so it's just difficult. There's that barrier there. But they're such nice people, and I for the most part, I like all of my coworkers, with the exception of one in particular. There are no words for her. There really aren't. She's irksome. She irks me, but yeah, she's just, I prefer to not talk about her, actually, so we're not going to talk about her. But yeah, I like all my coworkers for the most part. So that's what's been going on for me the past few months on the job front. I definitely do prefer working for the hotel. I don't know if you guys can hear the strange noise going on in the background or not, but it is Zoe over here chewing on her bone. There she is. Zoe. Hey, Babs. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. I'm hoping to start loading more videos pretty soon now that I've gotten kind of set in my work schedule. So yeah, I hope to see you guys soon. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed it. And stick around for more videos. Bye!